Listen, today we're gonna be watching Supernanny. Now, I know a lot of you guys wanted me to check the show out, but funny enough, I remember so vividly watching the show growing up. And it's funny because I remember a few times my mom would bring me into her bedroom when I was younger, and I would watch a little bit of the show and she would just say stuff like, "Ooh, Jason, like, do you see how bad these kids are? Like, ooh, if you ever turned out like that, I don't know what I would do." And that reason right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why I turned out the way I did. Because when I saw that program with them little kids being the way they was, I thought to myself I couldn't do it. I just can't. I can't wound up like that. It was petrifying. If you haven't already subscribed, please make sure to do so. Because we get it going over here. I don't think I'm selling the channel too much. If you want to subscribe, you most definitely can. We're gonna see little kids beat on their parents. So if by any means this is, you know, a lot of people have lanes, and if this is not your lane, I'm just letting you know right now. Somebody in this episode is gonna get hit. Be warned. Somebody gonna get hit.
Pleased to meet you, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Vicky.
May I come in?
Oh, please do.
Oh, you know what was so lovely about Joe? I used to really, back in the day when I was a kid, want her to be my babysitter. I truly, truly did. I thought to myself, wow, Joe would be so awesome. And then I really thought to myself, I really sat down and thought to myself, I don't think Joe would have too much fun with us. Like, do you really think Joe's gonna give you a Rice Krispie treat? No, bitch. If you're around Joe, you're eating carrots. That's what I pulled up. I really thought to myself, y'all, if Joe was my babysitter, we would not have fun. We eating vegetables and doing chores.
This is Joe.
Hi, Kobe. Pleased to meet you. Shake Jojo's hand. How are you? Good.
He already looked like he disassociated from just the mountain of the room, the red carpet. He not there. He is not there.
After I was introduced to Kobe, we went outside to the backyard where we played some basketball, but it wasn't 5 minutes before Kobe started trouble.
Kobe, all you had to do was go outside and bounce the ball on the concrete. He already looked like he getting ready to box her up. It's like, this was scary this was a horror film. When I was younger, ladies and gentlemen, this, I believe, was my first horror film. I thought to myself, there's no way that kids exist who just crash out to simply crash out by definition. It made no sense.
You better stop threatening to throw it at me. Don't you throw it at me.
Oh my
Why are you doing that?
Oh my gosh, he is really bold. Wow, Mom, what was she doing with Kobe? Did she just say stop and assume he would? Because the way I personally was raised, let me throw something at my parents. Have y'all lost y'all mind? It's like I've grown up in such a different environment to where things like this petrify me. If the thought of me raising a fist to my mom and dad, y'all bold. I don't even know if I would have my life I'd do something like that. Let me test the waters. Are you stupid? Oh my, I'm sorry.
This little boy has no respect for Vicky. He doesn't listen to anything she has to say. He doesn't take her seriously. Just total non-respect.
Total disrespect indeed. For Kobe to act that way is scary. It really is. Because again, watching these shows, I would just see the parents, and some of them were really, really tough, but some of them weren't tough enough to where it was just like, is the child parenting you? Like, is the child taking care of your old ass? I didn't get it. I kinda didn't get it.
Hi, Aaron. How are you? Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
When Aaron came home from school, I introduced myself to him, and he was very pleasant.
Oh, so there's two crash outs. This just looked like an older Kobe. Hopefully Aaron is not on that same timing, because considering he's older, I don't know how he feels.
And Mum asked if he would go outside and play with Kobe.
No, I'm not playing with Kobe.
Ever?
I didn't say ever, I said right now.
Oh.
Well, I didn't say right this second. I said get your homework done.
Okay. What if I don't want to play with my homework done?
Aaron, why don't we take one step at a time?
When I watch things like this, y'all, I just only reminisce my own childhood and the decisions that I made that got me up to this point in my life. To think, as a kid, me talking back like this was acceptable, again, personally, how I was raised, it would have been non-existent. I have lost my absolute mind to raise my voice at the people who are doing everything in their power to make me the best version of myself. So to blatantly disrespect them like that, it wasn't in my nature. It wasn't in that was in my body.
Just bickering back and forth.
When Aaron talks back to me, I've become so accustomed to it And I kind of blow it off as to his age.
And that's the problem right there. You blowing it off. And I just don't think she should have done that. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's different though. Obviously, this isn't a YouTube video about me making parental advice. I don't have kids. I'm not giving you advice. But just off me already being a person who just does so much observing to begin with, again, she is not doing enough right here. I don't think that your kids would listen if you just let bygones be bygones every single time and just let them act and live the way that they want.
Where's Kobe at?
I don't know.
It turns out that Kobe was upstairs on the computer.
Kobe, you're not even supposed to be touching the computer.
Oh,
What is it that you're doing that I told you not to? Let's go.
No.
Kobe.
oh,
Hey.
oh, so now we just destructive. Now that would have been a strike 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. What is he slamming the keys for?
Kobe, Kobe, Kobe.
Oh, I can see it right now. Jason, I done paid so much money for this keyboard. Have you lost your damn mind? Accurate for my childhood. That sounds accurate. Why is he so mean? Why is Kobe so mean? Like, my goodness.
Do not slam the keyboard. Down. Oh, stop. Don't hit me.
Joe, I'm looking right at you too. I can't believe what I'm watching. He just went across her head. No remorse. That's what I'm talking about. And she talking about, oh my God, I just don't know what to do. Put him in that corner. I don't know. Like, that's scary. Just getting hit like that. And I know it hurt. Kids are strong. Just because they little do not mean y'all need to underestimate their strength. If they hit you, they gonna hit you. Just letting y'all know. I got hit by a kid once. Cried the whole ride home. I'm serious. Think I'm lying. But I ain't tell nobody though. Get on my business. Get on my business.
Kobe,
Oh
stop
my
it.
goodness.
Don't start kicking. Ow! Stop it.
I know she don't like the pain. I don't know why she keep taking it. I just to get beat up by your own kid, I would be sad. To know that I am physically being harmed by my own child would bring tears to my eyes. So I do understand the pain, because why would you let your child hit you? Why am I getting emotional? This is an insane dynamic.
He just went into a rage. It was like a volcano that had erupted.
Sit.
Oh. This has spiraled out of control. This is outrageous.
Now, stop it.
I'm angry at you.
Oh my gosh, this is like WWE. This is too much. Like, she's really just gonna let him do that. And then just got flustered and fed up and just left the room and locked him in there. He's not gonna learn anything from that. You might get hit again from the looks of it. You might get slapped across your face one more round, because he don't look like he's gonna stop anytime soon.
I get angry, I hit my mom. I yell things and throw things.
What have you done?
I'm trying to make him at least calm down and stay in his room. I try to get him to calm down. And a lot of times it just takes. What is
I would have been out the house. I don't care if I was 4, 5, 6. You would have saw me outside with my thumb up, because what is that? Your mom's crying, so you decide to go in your room and launch a pencil case at her. I don't even know what he threw, but it looked like a weapon. I'm not a police officer, so y'all could tell me that. I just find that so sad. Like, bro, she is getting beat up. This is not cool. I wouldn't be surprised if my mom dropped me off at a dog park and say, fend for yourself, you want to act out. I would not be surprised. Y'all might call that abuse, but some parents might call it an experience.
That is not acceptable, Kobe. Stop it.
To be a spectator and watch that, for me, was just the most difficult thing that I've probably ever had to do.
I just can't get over the fact that he is fully forcing these blows and she is just sitting here not knowing what to do. I'm telling you, I know the solution, and I don't even have a kid.
You just hurt me. No, you're going in here, and I don't care. He was not letting go of it. It broke me down. I have not had any resolve to this. I don't know what to do. He knows that they do it. He tells them not to. He's usually coming down by now.
I mean, I'll tell y'all what I would do. I honestly would have dropped him off at the dog park. Call it dangerous. I'm telling you. Put him next to the forest preserve. Ooh, that's gonna spook him. I'm telling you. Throw his ass in that dog park, nothing but 5 minutes, and let them dogs go. He gonna be so scared he ain't never gonna disrespect you again. I'm telling you, y'all think I'm playing. Drop him off at the dog park. No, I never had to go to the dog park. This is just my idea on how I feel. It will correct him. because it might spook them a lot.
Things got so bad that at one stage, Mum screamed out,
Aaron, please help me. He won't stop.
and Aaron came upstairs and he got between his mother and his brother.
That's a new one. It got so reckless in the house, y'all, that she done called Aaron, the older brother, to come in there and beat him up too. Now he just on the floor crying, this a mess. Now he's on the floor on that red carpet, on that wine flavored carpet, crying his eyes out. And I know that house is loud, past 9 p.m. She can't get no sleep because he then lost all self-control. I'm telling you, this was really a one.
You are kidding me. Aaron defends Mum by fighting with him to the point where he can then physically hurt Kobe. And then the person that Kobe's been beaten up on pacifies him because he's been hurt. What a destructive cycle.
Oh, Joe, you can say that again because it sucks. One thing about Joe is she will mention, she gonna clock the tea. She will clock your tea, guys. When Joe is in the house, she will let all of you know, because she did a great job, I believe, at letting these parents know that, like, the love-hate relationship dynamic, like, you can't live like that. For her to go through all this with him and then turn around and just pacify him as if he didn't just do all of that mess isn't helping him, because it's not regulating the appropriate behaviors of, like, this is good and this is bad. Like, I'll be scared he might throw a brick. How is she not ducking? Well, she ducked a few times from them swings. But this one a new one.
The aggression in this house is absolutely horrifying. And yet you tolerate that, Vicky. You put up with the children hitting you. I've got to ask you, why, Vicky? Why do you allow your children to physically treat you that way?
I guess I don't know what else to do.
I don't know. At this rate, if the dog park advice not gonna work, she could take him to the aquarium and drop him in that tank. yo, no, I'm trolling. But listen though, it's like, it sucks because for her to honestly feel like she has zero options on helping him. Again, I'm not a parent technically, so I don't know, but I see what she means. If you just raise your kids a specific way and you already kind of had a plan and code of conduct to give to them from birth to 18 or however long you raise them, great. But in some parents' cases, whether just kids happen, right? Like, oh, we're pregnant, and then now you have a kid. You can't really, you're kind of just thrusted into then parenthood and adulthood. And you probably, if you don't have a lot of things figured out for yourself, how can you supply that to a child? You know what I mean? To where, granted, your child's gonna grow up and act any kind of way. They're gonna morph into their own person, have their own personality. But listen, if you already weren't prepared, how can you expect them to be prepared? Oh, speak on it. I be trying to help y'all.
There is no discipline that is effective in this house, and so I'm introducing the privilege removal board.
One thing about Jo, she had them arts and crafts set up. I'm drop dead serious. She will pull out a whole bulletin, have you shook. Me, I'm a visual learner. I need things like this to learn. They help so much. The tool of physically seeing something before your eyes is so helpful. Oh my goodness, I am such a visual learner. Jo would have had me scribbling on my walls trying to do her. All right, Vincent Van Gogh. She ate this one up. That bulletin, nice.
Kobe, I saw behaviour from you yesterday that was very upsetting. Behaviour like aggression, which is punching and kicking, and any kind of behaviour that hurts somebody else is wrong. You're gonna learn that if you don't start behaving yourselves, that you're gonna pay a price for it.
Yeah, this is why I loved Jo, because she petrified them kids. I'm telling you, you're not getting that Rice Krispie treat. You eating that carrot. So to see Kobe look up at this bulletin board that she drew out and colored for him here is hilarious, because now he's spooked, and that's all I wanted. You gotta spook him a little bit, because they young. You know they growing. They're not gonna know. So spook them a little bit. It's not too much to traumatize them, but shake they ass up so that they can learn something. You know what I mean, man? Like, I think that would really be good for children to experience. Like, cause there's levels to this stuff. Again, you're entitled to raise your children however you want. I don't have kids. But if I did, there would be so many structures in place to test the like progression of them, and to put kind of real life scenarios in their face so that they can have exposure to the appropriate way of how the real world works, with them still being protected by me because I'm still actively raising them. Does that make sense? Like, I wouldn't want my child to be so overly sheltered and you're not giving them any sort of advice or life tools or just any way for them to progress. They must have some form of exposure to things that legitimately can potentially happen to them in the future. Because the second they graduate and they're thrusted off into the real world, had you not said a damn thing about some of this stuff, you know, I ain't even gotta say that last part.
Basketball. If you start to fight, no more basketball.
I lose a privilege when I hit and cuss and swear and all the things that I...
Child Kobe, that ain't nothing. I woke up with my TV gone. I woke up with that iPod gone. I woke up with them shoes gone. Let me act up in school. Let them grades slip. Do you know how many privileges I had taken away? This ain't nothing but a walk in the park for me. I don't know if any of y'all have experienced it, but trust and believe. Again, to grow up as an only child, my parents had all the time in the world to focus on me and nothing but me. So they was putting them tests on me. 6 a.m. I had to be up. And she saw that report card and said, look, this TV, gone. That iPod, gone. You want to get it back? Step it up. I'm just letting y'all know the real. I got it done up. And I turned out magnificent. Absolutely not. Senior year, oh, my GPA was so high. Then I didn't go to college. I'm getting too personal, my fault. Cause I knew I already knew they weren't gonna pay for that. Let's be realistic. College too expensive, they was not paying for it. I'm sorry.
Mummy and Daddy have had enough of your behavior.
Perhaps it's my responsibility to assist Vicky to work on that chart and reach a common ground.
And how you treat Daddy and speak to Daddy is how you will treat Mummy, with respect and lots of love. Mummy needs to step up now, and she's going to, isn't she?
Come on, Joe. Yeah, you need to hear from the parents' mouth. I'm giving you all these tools. I'm a professional nanny. I came in your house to shake it up and to help you. So yeah, I definitely see her trying to get her on the same page. She has to do what she has to do.
The boys were playing basketball together, but before you knew it, trouble started.
What's wrong here? I'm not playing with him.
Why?
Because he keeps on crying and whining because the way I'm shooting.
Vicky often makes things worse when she gets drawn in by Kobe's anger when she deals with him. I wanted to give her some tools so that she could remain calm.
I'm sorry, it's almost like I'm getting traumatized in a sense because hold on, it's bringing it back. Bro, let me throw something at a glass door. Are you kidding me? Even the basketball? Kobe, you're wildin'. You're wildin'. Let me launch a foreign object at some glass. Have you lost me? I would be sent away to a boot camp so fast. I don't even know if they knew about where the boot camps was at, but I wouldn't be at that house.
All right, what you want him to do is get to a place where he can calm down. And when he's calmed down, you can then say to him, talk to Mummy so I can help you resolve the situation. If he hits you, he is throwing rocks. Kobe's behaviour was getting worse by the minute.
This is making me feel some type of way because all you had to do was all she had to do if she knew how to communicate just a little bit more, she could have slammed that door open and been like, look, throw something else out this house. You would not touch another toy, another device. You won't eat. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. Now listen, you sit here and calm down, then you come talk. Cause right now you're doing too much. Let's take a chill pill. When you can calm it down, then let's talk. You gotta let them know. Y'all gotta remember, kids are kids, but they not dumb. He know what he doing ain't right. Imagine if he threw a brick next, she would have lost her mind. Come on now. Like, bro, give it to him straight. Some of y'all just a little too lenient. Okay, you made your kid cry. It's not the end of the world. They knew what they did.
And action did have to be taken. Kobe has a lot of anger inside him.
Kobe.
I thought it would be very beneficial to help him calm down with a breathing technique.
Come on, me.
Good boy. It was working.
Now her saying, good boy. I'm telling you, she might even thought about that dog park technique that I pulled earlier in the video. Y'all remember when I mentioned that? I said drop his ass off at a dog park and just see. Just test it. Spook him. You don't even have to leave him there long. I'm not saying nothing weird. I just mean take him to the dog park and let one of them Rockwallers off that leash about 45 seconds. I know he'll lose it. But no, that was funny. Joe, I love Joe. She just, ooh, she was there to help because, baby, them kids crazy for real. I ain't gonna hold you. Them kids got me all types messed up.
You know what, Kobe? Instead of getting angry and throwing things, just come and say, Mommy, I'm sad. This is why I'm sad, and talk to me.
And you're going to have to lose a privilege now. And it's the first time that Mum has ever been adamant about following through with a consequence. But when he realised what was happening, he went on a massive rampage.
Sometimes I lose privilege.
Then took the board off the wall and launched it in the kitchen. Hold on now. So like, are the techniques not working? Cause had Joe been in my house and I've went through every single measure that she's given me, and the second I think I'm on the brink of change, he launched the board in the kitchen, I personally would have just probably started bawling my eyes out because there's no way. I just would have been sad. This is not real life. This is not real life.
You just feel like you're gonna lose it at any time because you just don't know when it's gonna end. And I was trying to keep my cool and not get angry.
Hey, Mama, through your nose.
Come on, baby. I actually thought he was never gonna be able to get composure.
So is it just breathing and then taking the privileges away? Because like, I understand if they start teaching this to him and he picks up on the pattern and knows that he will never, ever, ever get these things returned unless he changes. So I guess in the long run, sure, it may work. But as of now, apparently he can only compose himself for an additional 15 minutes before he drops somebody poodle off a 5-story building. Like, he's just destructive. But listen, I'm gonna stop it right here. It's pretty much it. Just wanted to dabble into the episode a bit. We've been here a while though. I don't know. I know you guys like longer videos though, so I'm not too worried. But hey, make sure to subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like and comment down below. Would you guys have this happen in your household? But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Again, hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Love you guys a lot, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.